The freak-off sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics.
The Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody, right? Who knows what's real? It never end. There's just layers upon layers upon layers.
It's fun to talk about.
It is fun to talk about. It's hard to know what's true. But why people genuinely love it when someone like Diddy gets caught, though. The glee that people have is weird.
Miami Beach were also raided earlier in the year. Agents say they found high-powered weapons, ammo, and 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube.
They just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but you know.
Yes, for this now, I didn't want to cover this topic. Diddy scandal, politicians caught on the freak of thieves. Diddy ex-bodyguard claims the rapper kept tapes of politicians at his notorious freak-off, which could expose high-profile figures in a corruption scandal. Diddy faces charges of ex trafficking with accusations of linking him to power music moguls who allegedly made him a monster. According to Daily Mail,
he's a public figure, very high profile. Yes, that's a big enough name. I don't believe all of this is happening because it's just Sean P. Diddy Combs thereafter. I believe thereafter others as well.
They're not just coming for Diddy, Pat. Okay, this is, you guys heard it, Feds and Homeland Security, okay?
You're calling yourself and you're saying, oh man, it's just you and Diddy. And an imaginative conversation that you're having. Because you know Diddy's got the tape of what you did.
And Baju, I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen these videos that are just surfacing from Diddy. This is Diddy of him at a party and what he does to his guests at his parties. Check this one out. Look what he does. Look at him, Adam. Is this during the sun? The sun is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
Look, that guy is just
so unfortunate. And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco.
He's putting people on blast.
DJs aren't supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to them.
Oh my goodness!
So imagine those politicians, the athletes. LeBron's party there many times.
Oh, he's hung out with Barack Obama and everybody.
Exactly.
A federal judge is now refusing to grant Sean Diddy Combs bail. Instead, he's going straight to jail.
He's currently locked up in the same federal jail that once housed R. Kelly during his trial. Combs appeared in court Tuesday and pleaded not guilty to all of the charges. However, the judge denied his bail, which means this week may very well be his last as a free man.
Yes, according to this tweet, Diddy is refusing to aid because he is scared that they can poison him. I got up the other day. I saw, he's now being watched because they are scared he can commit this. A lot of people just speculated that what happened to Epps should not happen to this guy. I understand they will always protect the powerful, like you saw at the beginning of the video, which I said, a lot of politicians are panicking. Hollywood is panicking. Many people will go down talking about thieves. I don't know if that will ever be released. They will use that throughout to blackmail people, especially some celebrities.
This is yesterday, 50 Cent. Here I am keeping good company with the Drew Barrymore TV show. And I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at the house. 50 Cent was referencing the over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and personal lubricants for the freak-offs that the indictment revealed were allegedly found during the raid of Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami.
The indictment also revealed that officials discovered 1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby oil, as well as 3 AR-15s when Combs' mansions in Miami and Los Angeles were raided in March. As you guys can imagine, the bottles were allegedly used for the freak-offs, during which Diddy allegedly kicked threw objects at and dragged victims at times by the hair. He would even go so far as allegedly threatening victims' careers and livelihoods if they refused to participate in the so-called freak. Tuesday, Lies sent the company memo announcing his resignation as chairman and CEO of Warner Music's 300 Elektra Entertainment chairman, passing the torch to seasoned vets Brianna Bass, Celeb, and Greg Nadell. Lies has been with Warner since 2004, which formerly housed Diddy's Bad Boy Records. And more importantly, he's been vocal defending the mounds of allegations against Diddy. Now, according to TMZ's interview with Lies back in April, he never knew the Diddy who got plastered in the media after all the allegations made in numerous lawsuits. And so that's why the music exec stuck by him. And now Lies is leaving, and sources very close to the situation, they're telling us his exit could directly be tied to a massive shakeup happening at Warner. The move follows the impending departures of Max Lusada, the company's longtime head of recorded music, and Atlantic Recording Group chairman Julie Greenwald.
It's like that. These things happen in this business. It's out there in the hip hop world. I mean, I've come along a lot of cases where I've had rappers involved in drugs and guns and things like that. So I'm not surprised by that. But the government took a big step in waiting on this to come out and do this. They had this planned. Believe it or not, this is planned. I think even tonight, Diddy's girlfriend, Young Mommy, was caught distributing drugs. So she's been labeled as indicated in the federal report as supplying drugs. They count and paying people off. So this is only the start of this investigation. Your search warrant, now this comes out. Now there's going to be other things that's going to come out.
Why do you think the feds waited this long? Because this has been going on, according to these complaints, for a long time. What triggered this? Did he cross someone?
Yeah, talking about politicians, this guy did a little fact check on Kamala. According to the tweet, fact check, Kamala Harris' connection to Diddy under scrutiny. After Diddy's indictment on air trafficking charges, social media users unearthed 2020 tweet from Kamala thanking him for hosting a town hall. Thank you, Diddy, for hosting this town hall last night. There is a lot at stake for our community right now, and it's critical we bring to the forefront how COVE is perpetuating racial inequality and herd disparity. The event was hosted by BlogTV, founded by Diddy, and took place after Kamala had suspended her presidential campaign. A lot of people are connecting her like she was there. She was, I've seen clips everywhere. Now looking deep into it, I don't want to call names. I just want investigation to be carried out, so we should be able to see the thing, to be able to recognize who was there. Because speculations in social media are spreading like never before.
Taped freak-offs. I mean, this is the kind of case where you can rest assured that when the United States Attorney says, we want more victims to come forward, that they're going to get them.
Think about him, the comparison with him and Epstein, right? Here's a story. Meet Sean Diddy Combs' manipulator-in-chief, who was once compared to Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, they called him the Black Epstein.
Let me read this to you.
Find that picture.
Christina Karam, chief of staff at Combs Enterprises and described as Diddy as his right hand, is alleged to be the manipulator-in-chief in federal investigation. As close source claims she knows everything about Combs' trafficking activities. Although she's not been arrested or charged, the federal indictment accuses Combs of using high-ranking supervisors to facilitate and cover up the abuse, with Karam allegedly organizing freak-offs involving curs and raids on Diddy's mansion, seized narcotics with over 1,000 bottles. In a separate lawsuit, Little Rod, Karam is compared to Ghislaine Maxwell, to Sean Combs. Jeff Workers for Combs Little Rod also alleges she made staff carry